Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing how I organise my folders for sixth form, and I didn't upload last week, so sorry about that. I just didn't know what to upload, so yeah, that's fun. But basically I'm doing 4 A levels. If you didn't know, I'm doing business, psychology, health and social care and biology. Did I say biology? I don't even know, I'm forgetting already. But yeah, that's the subjects I'm doing. Basically we picked 4 at the start, but I might only be doing businesses, yes, but I'm not sure yet. But I just decide later at the time, I guess. But anyway, so that's what I'm filming today, and I'm just going to show you my folders, and they're slightly different for each subject obviously, but I'll show you them in a minute. So these are all my folders that I'm currently using for Year 12 and my subjects. This does look like a lot because, well, it is basically. So for my 3 A-level subjects, which are biology, psychology and business studies, I've got a leave the batch file, and then for health and social care, which is a Cambridge technical, there's 2 exam units for Year 12, so I've got just a ring binder for each subject basically. And then I've also got my day folder. So yeah, I've got quite a lot, and I'll probably need some more next year. Well, I will do, or maybe even later on this year, but we'll just see how it goes, and then I can always get some more if I need to. So the first folder I'll show you is my day folder. This is just a ring binder that is white and says Work Life On in rose gold. And this is only from Poundland, but I liked it because I love rose gold, and obviously it's got rose gold bits on it, so yeah. It's already been a bit uttered, but you know, it's been in my bag all the time, so. But anyway, so at the start of this I just have a timetable, so it's easy and accessible for me to see. If I don't know where I am, I can just look at the front of my folder, because this is the one I take to school every day. I don't take them folders to school because my bag will just get too heavy, and also the arch files don't actually fit in bags, so I just have to put them in a career bag or something. So I just got my timetable, and then I've got the biology section first. So I just printed out these PowerPoints yesterday, but we did the proteins and enzymes 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I just printed all these PowerPoints off for it yesterday, so they're just kind of in here because we was doing revision in class yesterday because we've got another test. So I just got the PowerPoints that I printed out. And that's what we did in psychology last week. It wasn't a required practical, but it was just one we did for practice basically. So I've got that, and then that was some questions that I did. And then that I just it's not a full sheet, so I just kind of shoved it into there. When I put them in my big folder, I'll probably just put it in, if I have space somewhere, I'll sort it out anyway. And then I got 2 biology teachers, so that was part of biological molecules, whereas this section is cells, cell membranes. There's some additional notes that I made, and then these are just notes and stuff that our teacher's given us, so extra resources to do. This was just questions. That's what we did yesterday. Excuse my awful drawing, I also need to finish that off. I hate when we have to draw things in class though, because I'm so bad at it. That's also what we did yesterday, diffusion. So I probably keep in about 2 weeks worth of work in my day folder, and then I just put it in my the individual subject folders. So the next section in the green file divider is my health and social care. So we have a 2-week timetable. So on week 1 we do unit 2, whereas on week 2 we do unit 3. And they're both exam units. So this is basically the textbook notes that I printed off because you can get it online for free. So I just printed off the sections that we need, so that's an example of it. And it's just got everything that we need in here. And then I made some flashcards, so I just put them in here in case I want to revise or something, or we get a chance to revise a lesson. So that's just like I said, the printed off notes. This is for the different types of acts that we did, so I just made one for each act. So there's the Care Act, I can't remember which, the Health and Social Care Act, the Children Act, Equality Act, Mental Health Act, mental capacity abdomen, and the data protection. So this is all part of Unit 3. And then that's a test that we did a couple of weeks ago, but I just put it in my folder so I can redo the questions at a later date. And then I've also got, basically for every lesson of notes, I make a little mind map like this. So you see quite a lot of these. There's just a practice paper that we got given the other day. But yeah, I keep in the notes in my day folder of the certain learning objective we're doing. So for this section, Unit 2, there's 4 learning objectives. So all this is in LA3, so I just bring the notes from that lesson basically. So yeah, just try to organise it like that, and then we just got this. So I thought I'd just bring it in case we refer to that. Next section is my psychology section. Right, so basically on Monday we are starting the, what approach is this? We're starting the biological approach. So we needed to print out the PowerPoints because our teacher likes us to print out the PowerPoints before the lesson so we can just annotate them and we're not worrying about writing everything from the PowerPoint, which I do like, because these aren't in order yet because our teacher hasn't gone through the orders, so I just printed these out yesterday. So I just printed out I think there's 5 PowerPoints that we need, and this is all biological. So that's ready for next week. And then this is just what we did last lesson. It was about conditioning children in schools. So my friend did that, and then I did that, and I printed that out for my friend, and my friend printed that section out for me. This next section is meant to be business, but basically all our work is on the computer, so I just keep my actual work that's printed out in my big folder, because if I want to refer back to work I just use the work online in my online folders, because everything's in there basically. But if I got homework due, which I do for tomorrow, so I'm going to take that out of my big folder and put it back into here, so I don't have to bring my big folder. I'll put my business homework in here so I'll remember it for tomorrow, and then I'll have it. And then at the back I've just got some plain paper in case I want to make a poster or anything, because obviously I've got lined paper for making my notes. But yeah, that's my day folder. It's usually about that full, so it's quite full. But yeah, that's my day folder, and that's how I organise that. It's just got, basically I am going to get some plastic dividers, but I'm trying to find these specific ones and I haven't found them yet. So at the moment I just got these cardboard ones, and the same ones as used in the Leave the Arch files, so it doesn't even fill the whole space. But yeah, that's my day folder. Just put that over there. So next I'll do biology, just because it was at the top. So this folder is from W.H. Smith, and I actually think all the other folders are from there as well. So this is just my pastel pink one, and this is for biology. I've just got 5 file dividers along the side, and I like when the file dividers, you can see them over, you can see them when it's closed, because it's just easy to find stuff, personally I think. But then obviously they do get ripped easier, but you know. So at the start, before the file dividers, I just got the Year 12 handbook, which just has the specification in and stuff like that. And then we got the timeline of when we are learning about the different topics or whatever. So which order we're doing the work in basically. This is just a green sheet where I record my test scores and stuff. So we had that test a couple of weeks ago and I got a C. I was 1 mark off a B. But yeah, I've just got this, and we have another test next week in biology. So, and then I can just fill this in, and I imagine it'll get quite full. But yeah, that's just before the first file divider. I think I do have to move my test to the start before file dividers start, but I've not sorted it out yet. So the first topic we're doing with one of my teachers, because I had to, is biological molecules. I'd love it if I could speak. So I just got the first, what is it? Flashcards a couple of minutes. It's basically a table, summary table of carbohydrates. It's got monosaccharides, disaccharides and polysaccharides, and they're just some flashcards that I made for carbohydrates. I've done some notes on monosaccharides, and then this is just a printed out worksheet of disaccharides and like different types of reactions. And then I got some brief notes there. And then this is on the different types of polysaccharides. And then this is just a comparison between two of them, and it gives a condensation reaction example. Just got some revision and then additional notes, exam questions, and then it moves on to proteins and enzymes. And then also tests for root sugars, ATP again, ions, and then water. And then for each topic I just printed out these notes because it's about 10 to 15 pages, and it's just really brief notes, but it's really concise, and that's really good. It's physics and maths tutor, even though it does biology as well. The next section is cells. So at the start I just got some more flashcards and then like the work we did first, and I usually print out the PowerPoint, so just got that. Just some more work, PowerPoints. This is getting very repetitive, just speeding it up a bit. But yeah, just lots of work basically. Oh, it's got quotes. So I've skipped that. I've got the one for cells, and then we've not started them topics yet, so obviously it's not got anything in it. At the end I've just got my assessments and pins, and also independent learning, which you have to do, but I think I might have to move that to the front like I said. So that's just my test that I did the other week, and then my pins, which is red for reflection, which we have to do to improve, and then that's the independent learning section. So yes, that is my biology folder done. So this is my business folder. It's from W.H. Smith again, and this is 10 dividers because it's got 2 units and 5 subunits for each, but like my biology one only has 4 topics for AS and then a unit at the end. So in here I just got my target grade and stuff sticker, and then I've got like just an introduction booklet like the other ones, but it's got my school name on, so I won't show you the front cover. For each section it's got the specification printed on for that unit, and then that's just the work I've done for 1.1, which is quite a lot. And then I've got 1.2, and then we had 2 teachers, but our other teacher started on 2.4, don't ask me why, instead of 2.1, but there you go. That's 1.4, what am I doing? It's because I've seen green. Anyway, that's 2.4, and if the specification for one section went onto 2 sides, I just had to put it on the other side of it, like that, because some of them's quite long. Need to take my homework out for tomorrow in a minute. Better not forget that. Just put that down there. Next I've got my psychology folder, and this once again has 10 dividers. So these dividers are from W.H. Smith, by the way. It was £10, no, it was £5 for 3 sets. So that's just an overview of the course. Admin, which is just like about the course, specification, how to revise, just random stuff like that. Assessments, which we did one last week, but we've not got it back yet. So independent work, so I just done a few pieces of that, and then I think it's a section. This is a behavioural approach, so I've just got loads of work. But yeah, that's how that's sorted, and we have finished that approach, I think, or pretty much. I think we need 1 or 2 more lessons. So that's psychology. They're all quite full about that, for which yeah, so they're getting filled up quite quickly. I've shown you my day folder, so just shut that down there. Next is for health and social care. So basically, instead of 1 ring binder, I just have 2 for one. So this is for health and social care, and this is unit 2. So this is a unit we're doing this week, because I said like it swaps over the 2-week timetable. So for this, I just had the specification. I would usually have the textbook notes, but like I said, they're in my day folder in case I need to refer back to stuff in the other LOs, which I don't have my notes for. I just got like my notes that I made and stuff like that. So yeah, that's just what I've got in here. But yeah, that's for unit 2. and that's the one I'm doing this week, so that's a bit emptier because obviously some stuff is in my day folder, and this I will switch into my day folder at the end of the week, so it's ready for next week. But I've got the specification once again, but this one's just in colour for unit 3 because our teacher printed off that specification, but I printed off this. Then once again I've got the textbook notes and my flashcards, and then I've just got PowerPoints, I've got my notes that I made, so yeah, it's pretty similar. I don't have dividers in this, but it's just because there's not that much, and I'm going to revise it all for January anyway, because that's when our proper exam is. We've got 2 proper exams then, and it's just got exam questions, exam papers, and then my work, so it's pretty similar to the other one. But yeah, that's all my folders that I need. So that's how I organise my folders. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye!